Hello everyone, this is Angie at StampingWithAmore, and today I have a cookie box. This cookie box is one that I did like in 2013, and I basically just used designer series paper, but this time I'm using cardstock, and believe it or not, you are not going to want to buy another one. You're going to make them yourself. They're really easy to make, and it's super fun to give something that is handmade. And so I just updated this because it has been very popular and I've had a lot of requests on doing another one. So this is what I'm sharing today. So what I'm using for this, you do need 12 by 12s. This one was done in soft seafoam, and I'm going to change it up just a little bit. You know how I like to do that, just to give you different ideas. So you are going to need two pieces that are 9 1/4 by 10. So I have two here, and this is one of the new Stampin' Up! In colors, and I love this. It's Magenta Madness. So we're going to make a nice bright and cherry one. There's so much you can use this for. So this is what we need for that. And then you are going to need to mat it, and I'm using our new 6x6 in color designer series paper. You'll need one that's 4 3/4 by 4, two that are 4 3/4 by, actually these two are the 4 3/4 by 2 1/4, and then 4 by 2 1/4. So you need those to mat it. These are for the sides, this is for the top. And then you need a piece of window sheet, which is 4 1/2 by 3 3/4. Now I'm also using some of the new Tasteful Labels dies. I love these dies. So these dies coordinate with the Tasteful Touches, this die set right here, the stamp set right here. This is a bundle. You save 10% when you do the bundle, but everything that you're seeing here is going to be available June 3rd. When our new catalog comes out. So start your wish list. You're going to want these dies. If you follow me very much, you're going to really want these dies, because I know I'm going to use these a bunch. They're amazing. I love them. There's a lot of stitching, and there's this other one we're using for the top has like a little frame around it, which we're using, I need to get it out, is this one. And then I'm going to use this little stitched one for the sentiment this time. So we'll just get those out and get them ready. All right, you're going to need some Whisper White to stamp on, which we're going to go ahead and do that first, because we need to send this piece that we score through to get our window. So we're going to do these both at the same time. So I'm going to use some Melon Mambo. I don't have the Magenta Madness yet, but this is pretty close. It's not as bright, but I think it's going to work. So I am going to stamp that. So that is going to be run through with this die right here. So we're going to put that in there. And I think I'm going to just cut this a little bit smaller so that we can run this through the big shot easy. And then when we get through scoring, we're going to use this die for the window. All right, so let's get scoring. This is super easy scoring and stuff. That's why I said you're going to want to make these and use these for your gift giving, because it's just a great one to have on hand. All right, so we are going to score this at 2 1/2 on all 4 sides, and we're doing them both the exact same way. We're just going to cut them differently. So 2 1/2 on all 4 sides. And then we're going to do the other one as well. So 2 1/2. All right. So the first one we are going to cut, we're going to make the bottom of the box. So we're going to cut each one of these. These are really big pieces, so if you have your little snips, you're going to have to do a little extra cutting. These are so nice for this. these larger ones, but we don't carry them anymore. I'm still working on that. I always tell my co-demonstrators to write in to bring these back because I really want another pair. I love these. And they are actually ribbon scissors, but anyway, this is what that's going to look like. It's hard to get that all in the view, but this one we are going to cut differently. We are going to cut these corners off. And this is going to be for our top. And when you're cutting these off, it doesn't matter which side, because each of these sides, actually, let me see. I think these sides, yeah, these sides are shorter, so you want this longer side. Let me measure it and make sure you know which side it is. The 5-inch side is where you want to cut your corners from. And then we are going to cut this side, or your box isn't going to fit together. I'm going to actually cut these down just a little bit. Alright, so it's going to look like that. Now we need to bring the, first we got to mat it. We got to mat the top piece. We're going to just mat the top. So I'm going to use some wet glue. Even this side would be cute on this box. And I'm leaving the center because we are cutting that out. So I'm not going to worry about that part right now. Alright, so we are matting that piece. We're going to bring the big shot in now and cut our pieces. So I'm using my magnetic platform, my base plate. We are going to place, and now you know this is not going to fit in there, so we are going to have to fold these. It is going to leave a little impression on the sides, but we are matting it, so don't worry. So I am going to center this. I'm just eyeballing it like I usually do. And then we're going to fold these over. I'm going to grab my other plate. And then we're going to send that through. And it's pretty thick, so you need a little power behind it. Alright, so you can see there's little impressions, but we are covering that up. So look how pretty that is. And then save this piece, because this piece is a really cute label. And then we are going to bring in our other piece that has our sentiment on there. And we're going to cut this piece out. Whoops. I got all my little pieces here now, so I have them handy. So let's do that again. Alright, so now we have a cute little stitched piece. Just like that. It's really cute. And we will move this out of the way, and let's bring our box pieces. Let's get the bottom box put together, the bottom of it. Sharpen all your score marks really well. This is real important in box making. Alright, again I'm going to use wet glue. And line up your corners really well so it's nice and square. This is a fun one. I really enjoy giving these when I do make them. I always get really nice compliments and stuff on them. Another square. These corners up. So look how nice and sturdy that is. All right, now let's mat this other piece. Let's get all our mats out, and we need to put in our window sheet. So let's mat these first. All right, so that's what it's going to look like. We are going to put our window sheet in. So I'm just going to add some wet glue all the way around. I really am liking using the wet glue because it dries clear and it looks really nice on the inside once it's dry. So there is our window sheet. Isn't that cute? I love the window sheet in it. And then we're going to sharpen all these, make sure they're nice and sharpened. All right, now we're ready to attach it to our box. So this is the back side. I am also going to, let's do this first. I'm going to use my 1-inch circle punch to give it a little bit of a notch to be able to open it. It really helps. And we need to put it together first. It would help before we attach it. So let's square these up. I almost got ahead of myself there. Although you could do it after, it probably wouldn't hurt, but this is the proper way. All right, so now we're ready to put it on our box. So I want to use tear and tape for this part. It's important that this stays attached to your box, so I always use the tear and tape for this part. Actually, I've used tear and tape for the whole box. But for the video, it's so much quicker just to use the wet glue. So I'm putting 3 pieces on here because I want it to stay forever. I don't know if when you get handmade things that you keep them for, I keep mine for forever sometimes, some a very long time. My sister makes me a lot of things and I still have everything I think that she's ever made me. So. All right, and you can reuse it if someone gives you one of these. All right, so now we are going to attach it. What I like to do first is just set this on top and then line it up. And before you press it down all the way, you want to make sure it's lined up really well. And then give it a good press. And then you can open it and also press it really well, or take your bone folder and go across there. All right, so now, isn't that adorable? I love this little box. It's just so cute. And I'm loving this bright color on it. All right, so let's get our little sentiment. I'm going to put this on just using some glue, and I'm going to put that there. I'm also going to use my butterfly punch, my dual butterfly punch, which is this one right here. I'm going to just take some of my scrap, and I'm not going to stamp it. I am just going to punch 3 little butterflies. On the other one I stamped it, but I wanted to see what it looks if you don't have the stamp set. I have butterfly wishes, the butterfly wishes and butterfly gala both. We'll cut out these little butterflies, but if you don't have those, you can just, and you have the punch, just punch out some little butterflies. All right, So let's put these on. I'm going to just use some glue dots. I love the butterflies, so I really like to add them just to dress it up a little bit. Always dress up the front because it's just so cute. So we're going to put one there and then one more. We'll put one right there. And then we have these new 2022 in color enamel dots. And of course, I'm going to use one for each butterfly. So, oops. I'm just putting it like where the head would be. If it will get off of my finger. Okay, let's do another one. That one just came apart. All right, here we go. Be careful when you grab them off of this because you can grab in between. I just found that out. All right. And I love it that it's monochromatic and it has all the same colors. Isn't that cute? You can use, like this one, I used, I stamped the butterfly with the Butterfly Wishes stamp set, and then I just used the Treats Made with Love, and it's from the same Delightful Day. It's from this stamp set. This is where both of the sentiments came from. And then this one, I just used some rhinestones and colored them on there. And then I colored the little hearts in with the soft sea foam blend. All right, so there's both of them. I hope you enjoyed it, everyone. If you need any supplies, you can go to StampingWithAmore.com and you can shop right from my blog. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications each time I upload a new video. I hope you all have a blessed day, and I'll catch you in the next one. See you later, everyone. Bye.